trail cam. And this is day 4. It's beautiful out. I am wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I am shooting for a hostel to stay in tonight. I really did a good job of packing my tent and my fly and cleaning all that out, and I really don't want to use it tonight if I don't have to. So that's the strategy there. It's about maybe about 5 miles, less than that for me now. But I have to go over Blood Mountain. Woo! And Blood Mountain is like the second highest peak, I think, in Georgia. So it is supposed to be very technical and difficult. So I've got that first, and then I'm gonna reward myself with some real food tonight, like an actual meal, maybe. Fred just left. He was awesome, and we had a great little night stay at that little cabin, and today's a new day. I just ran into a trail ambassador. He's out here with a rake and a shovel, like clearing the path for us, which is awesome. And then yesterday there was a ridge runner, and they basically run the trail and, you know, answer hikers' questions. How far is it to that? Where do I go here? And she was able to direct me to the exact point where I could meet Fred without taking an unnecessarily long trail down, just kind of like a shortcut. And if I hadn't run into her, I probably would have had to take the long way, and I would have been PO'd to know that there was a shorter way. So all these people caring for the trail, so important to be out here supporting us, you know. And just to have that guy be like, you got this, you're gonna make it. It's just like, seriously, so nice, so cool. Why do they call it Blood Mountain? Because there was a fierce battle between the Native Americans and whoever they were fighting. And of course the Native Americans lost, and this mountain ran red with their blood. So it's called Blood Mountain. Right now, Blood Mountain's kind of kicking my butt. So here's a kicker. I wasn't even on Blood Mountain just now, which was kind of tough. I'm going to show you what Blood Mountain really looks like. That's Blood Mountain. The big, colossal, right up there at the very top. It's only like 1.5 miles up, and then like 1.5 miles down. So it's not very far, but it's supposed to be very hard. The Von Trapp family singers. Climb every mountain. Oh. Trail cam. I am a little less than halfway up Blood Mountain. I have every intention of getting to that hostel first, because it's first come, first served, and I want to be the first one served anything. That's what you gotta climb up, and then you gotta climb up even further. Okay, this is Blood Mountain Shelter. This is what you get. It's just, if you want to stay here, let's see what's over here. Oh, another area, in case you want to sleep on the floor. There's definitely mice, and somebody peed right there. That's gross. Why would you pee inside when you could pee outside? This is the view, but I'm not staying here. Oh my God. This is beautiful. I could cry. I could cry. I just had the loudest group of people behind me. There was like 8 of them, and they're like talking so loud and like talking smack about other people and being like, she's so phony. And I just had to pull over and let them pass because their mojo was no good. If you don't see a white blaze in front of you, look behind you and you'll find one there. so you know you're on the path. I think coming down Blood Mountain was harder than going up Blood Mountain. It is really technical, and technical meaning that there's a lot of rocks. You have to watch every single step. You are almost following in someone else's footprints right in front of you. And if you don't choose that, there's like a myriad of choices to make your way down the mountain, but they're all like major strain on the knees and the ankles. But 10 out of 10 day, beautiful day, lots of people out on the trail, lots of day hikers because it's Saturday, a lot of support from those folks who see my tag and they're like, holy cow, you're really doing this? And I'm like, I think so. So it's really nice to get support from strangers, even if it's just, you know, a you got this, or a go for it, or a girl power, or whatever. It's really, really encouraging, and it's like fuel for my soul. I just passed a lady from Search and Rescue, and she said that when you get to the bottom of this hill, there are people who give you rides into town so that you can either stay in a hostel or a hotel or whatever. I'm super excited about sleeping in another bed tonight and not having to take my tent out. But she also said that tomorrow there's really high winds expected, and that Search and Rescue will only be working until 2 p.m. So they are advising hikers to hunker down until that passes. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the day.
Okay, so what we're going to do is put this in your pack in order of least importance during the day. So we're going to start with your sleeping bag and your sleep system.
Okay.
And where is that at?
Sleeping bag is here,
Okay.
right there where your hand is.
So instead of putting square peg in a round hole, or vice versa, we're going to take it out and we're going to go foot bag first.
Okay.
Otherwise we'll have a parachute or a balloon.
Okay.
So we're going to stuff it down in. And if you picture, I always use this analogy, but if you picture taking sand and pouring it into a bag,
Yep.
That's what we're after here. We want to fill up every last bit of this bag with your gear.
Okay.
See, if we had it in here like this and everything was hard as a rock, we're going to be missing all those corners. So we're not using the whole pack. And next, we're going to need your sleeping pad.
Here.
This one
Yep.
here. Okay, so once again, and we're packing up in the morning in the order that we're not going to need it until
Yep.
the night. So instead of rolling it up, what we're going to try and do is make a shape that is fairly close to the circumference of your pack. So
Okay.
you got that like that, rather
Yep.
than rolled up in a bunch. We've got your inflator stuff sack in there. And we're going to push it down as hard as we can get. And sometimes I'll even take my sock feet and
step on it?
stand in it,
Okay.
push it down. We want to compress it. Like I say, we're making a giant compression sack. Okay. Now, do you have a pillow?
I do.
All right, that would go
It's in here. So I think I got to open this up next.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, back to recording.
Pillow next.
Okay, pillow next.
Right.
Then here's like pajamas.
Hold on,
Here.
I didn't ask for that yet. Okay.
Well, you know
Is there
exactly
anything?
what to do.
Is there anything else like that goes with sleeping? Okay, this is the second one I've seen of these today. I don't think you're going to need that.
So the reason is that I
don't
slide
really,
all over.
I really don't care about the reason. Once again, I care about getting your pack lighter.
Okay.
That's in your food
That's
bag.
everything that's going home. Like I got rid
You know
of
where
so
that
much
is?
stuff.
This is.
So here's where all the hikers who decide to quit hang their boots or their trail shoes here on this tree and on that tree. See all the boots? Oh my gosh. How funny is that? Look at them all. They're all hanging. All the people who have quit. Oh, I feel bad for them. They're everywhere. It's like a shoe tree. My shoes are not going in there. Well, this is what $85 gets you on the AT. You get to sleep in the basement with the air vents, your heating system, lighting, and then you get that. Like, totally worth every penny, 100%. I don't know. So I had a shakedown today, which means they take everything out of your pack and then the guy completely rearranges it, and they eliminate all of the compartments that this stuff comes in. Like, now my sleeping bag is free and it is not in its sack. My sleeping mattress is free and not in its sack. All my clothes are free. The silk liner is free. So that's like the most important stuff. I also have a new pillow over there. My new stove system is rocking. I lost 10 pounds today. Had me take the medicine that I'm taking, take it out of the bottle and just use Ziploc bags. So all my electronics in one little sack there. So my entire pack now weighs, I think, 31 pounds. I lost 10 pounds of it. Super psyched about the umbrella. He put the attachment on my thing for me, so that's ready to go. He was like, that's a great thing to have. You're gonna love it. Says I have plenty of water, and gave me some great tips about where I should be keeping some of my safety systems, like my whistle. So anyway, little snacks in here. Got rid of my bear horn. He's like, you're not gonna need that. So pretty much I'm psyched. I got everything I need and nothing I don't. And I'm testing out my new stove system. The guy said, just let the water, I just put it on low and let the water do what it's gonna do. Go do some other things, because the higher you have it on, the more gas you waste. So I got 2 cans though. I'm just gonna have a little hot chocolate here and then call it a night. Okay. Hydration stick, hot chocolate flavored, and then night-night. It's sleeping underneath. This is just gross. It's just a